Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura. Today is Monday, so I'm doing another knockdown video. This is a knockdown my TBR. I am changing the genre to historical fiction. I have 50 books here that I want you to comment below if I should keep it, if I should donate it. So that's what we're going on. I do not like cursing. And I do not like fantasy or hard to read books. Yeah, so if you know that, oh, that's a hard one, she's not gonna like that one, please comment below. It really helps me to eliminate some of these books. So I have piles next to me here. I grouped them by, I did 10 piles of each because last time I did the 50 and my books were falling all over the place. So this time I did 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And so I have 55 piles here of books that are historical fiction. I believe that these are all historical fiction. I put them in there. They might be romance, historical fiction. They might be World War II, that type. There's just historical fiction. I do love World War II books. I actually, when I was in high school, I took the literature of the Holocaust. So I took a whole class on just the Holocaust and I really enjoyed it, and I still enjoy reading books about World War II. So there might be a lot of those in here. So let me get started. Okay, so the first 10, here we go. And they're in no particular order. I just pulled them off my shelf. This is Almonds and Raisins, and I don't know if they're book 1 or book 2, so if you know that it's part of a series, let me know below as well. Okay, this one I know is book 2 of a series. I read book 1 and loved it as a teenager, but I have not read book 2. So I'm probably going to keep this one. This is Gone with the Wind, Scarlet. This is book 2. Now, I don't know if I should read Gone with the Wind again because I read it 30, 40 years ago. And I did love it at the time when I read it, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep this one. But just to, and I think I have the first book downstairs on my favorite shelf. Then I have Grisha, Memoirs of a Grisha. Then I have Finger Smith. Yellow Crocus. Love that cover. Glory Over Everything. Lighthouse Bay. The Woman in the Castle. Now and Then. Ooh, a puppy book. So, love the cover. And The Life She Was Given. I did start reading that one, but I did not finish it. So, yeah, I heard that this one was good, but I didn't get very far. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to read books, and I put them aside, but I do have a bookmark there, so I did start reading it. All right, so that's the first 10. Moving on to 10 through 20. Here we go. The Lifeboat. The Next Year in Havana. Alice in Wonderland. I do love Alice in Wonderland stories. So this is, I think, a retake of that. So, yeah, I may keep this one because I do love the story of Alice in Wonderland. So we'll see. Wish You Well. Now, this is David Balducci's historical fiction novel. I did read his contemporary novel and loved it, so I probably will be keeping this one. He's a great storyteller. Loved his first book that I read. I think it was called One Summer or something with summer in the title. Loved it, and yeah, would love to read one of his other contemporary books. Being Polite to Hitler. There you go. World War II book. The Kite Runner. The Forgotten Garden. Very thick book. The Magic Strings of Frankie Presto. I did read Mitch Albom before. I really enjoyed his books. I don't remember Tiffany, maybe. I don't remember. Sunday and Tiffany. That's off, trying to think. But I did read that. And I also read something about heaven, the people in heaven or something. And I really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I probably will keep this one because I do like the author's writing. This one was given to me by my grandmother. It is a large print. I'm sure I'm going to keep this one because she did give it to me and said to read it. I do have a bookmark on there. I probably didn't start it, but yeah. So this is called Mrs. Grant and Madame Jewel. And the last book in pile 20 is this super huge book. Look at that thing. This is called Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. Yeah, I have this in my stash. This is going to be an undertaking, probably a year to read this thing. Yeah, if you have read this one, let me know if it's good or not, or if I should keep it or get rid of it. It's a huge one. Okay, moving on to 30, the pile 3. So here we go. The Painted Bridge. The Secrets of Midwives. The Huntress. I heard this one was amazing. I will probably be keeping this one. Yeah. And I also wanted to read this one, and Danielle Steele has been my favorite author from the 80s. I haven't read much by her lately, but I do want to read this one. It's Message from Nam. Yeah, and my father was in Vietnam. He was drafted, so really want to read this one someday. So I'm definitely probably gonna be keeping this one. Cold-Hearted Rake. The Duchess Guide to Correct Behavior. Yeah, looks like historical romance there. The Sins of the Father. Devil's Bride. Marrying Winterbourne. Marrying Winterbourne. And the last one in pile 3 is Another Chance to Dream. Okay, moving on to pile number 4. I don't know. I'm going to butcher this name. I'm not going to say the author's name at all, but I think I'm probably going to butcher the name of this book. So here we go. Pachinko? I probably butchered it, but yeah. The Book of Lost and Found. Middlesex. The Girl Who Wore Silk. The Girl Who Wrote in Silk. The Girl Who Wrote in Silk. This one I want to read. The Home of 4 Unwanted Girls. I'm probably going to keep this one. The Girl in the Garden. Commonwealth. I heard this one was amazing as well. I will probably keep this one. I think it is it's just a hardcover. The Underground Railroad. The Orphan's Tale. And This is book 2 of the only book that I read twice in my entire life. So I'm probably going to keep this one. I don't know if I'm going to read it, but yeah, I'm going to keep this one. It is called Go Set a Watchman. Now, I read book 1 twice. It's the only book that I read twice in my entire life. So yeah, I'm probably going to keep this one. And it's called The Kill a Mockingbird was the name of the book. I couldn't remember it. The Kill a Mockingbird was the name of the book that I read twice. I read it in my high school year, and then I read it recently about 5 years ago. So it's the only book that I read twice in my entire life. So yeah, here we go. Here are the last 10 books. Book pile 5. So here we go. And I started this one, I believe, and this one sounds amazing, but it's thick and I don't know. It's called Roses. Love the cover. It's thick one. Yeah. And The Little Bee. In the Unlikely Event by Judy Blume. Now, Judy Blume was one of my favorite authors as a youngster. I read all her books, Flubber and all that stuff. Loved it. So I'll probably be keeping this one. Atonement. A Knight in Shining Armor. The Paris Architect. The Witch's Daughter. The Bear and the Nightingale. Mrs. Mike. And the last book, book number 50, is The Secret History of Pink Carnation. So that is 50 books of my historical fiction. And let me know if you have read these books and if I should keep them or donate them. So help me out here. I do love historical fiction about World War II. And yeah, so anyway, help me knock these TBRs down and get rid of some of these books. Okay, you have until Friday to let me know what books I should eliminate. Friday, I will do my reveal of what I kept, and this will be in my Friday Reads video. So thank you for watching. Also, let me know what other genre you would like to see next week, and I will try to film it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye!